Welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of How to Paint Cthulhu Death May Die. Our previous episode, we tackled those little chochos, super simple models. We're going to continue that trend this week with the Nightgaunt model. This is another model that is super easy, only a couple of colors. I'm not going to waste too much time rambling here. There's a little bit of wet blending going on, but primarily we're going to use big fatty brushes to knock these models out as quick as possible. I'll check you after the video. We have our Flighty Boys 100% gray coverage prime. And most of this model is going to be painted in Gravelord gray. So I went ahead and used a big bristly brush that could soak up a lot of paint and spread a lot of paint very quickly, which is what you're seeing me do here. You're going to get that Gravelord gray all over this. The bigger the brush, the more time you're going to save. Make sure you get the insides, the undersides. Basically, you're going to hit everything right now, except for the wings. Don't touch the wings yet, you'll see why. Now we're going to move on to the wings. So switching to a smaller brush, we're going to do wet blending. And if you've been following along, you're going to know exactly what I'm doing here. So I'm getting that Gravelord gray all over, and then I'm taking Malignant Green, which I forgot to show on camera, but it's Malignant Green, and I'm wet blending that Malignant Green with that Gravelord gray. So you're going to hit the spines with the Gravelord gray, you're going to bleed that Gravelord gray onto the wing, and then you're going to mix it with that Malignant Green. While it's wet, it's going to bleed together beautifully. Nice and wet, bleeding on, get that Malignant Green, smear it together. You're going to repeat this process across all the wings. Gravelord Gray and Malignant Green, those are the two colors that are shining here. See how not careful I'm being? It's okay, get that gray on that wing if you want to. It's going to make that wet blending that much easier. And it's going to look that much cleaner and that much smoother of a transition of colors. That gradual gradient is what you're looking for. Smear, 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 smear. Super easy model. Looks great when it's done though. On the insides of these wings, the space is really, really tight, so you don't have to be super careful here. Much like the hunting horrors of season 1, if you mess up, literally nobody's going to see it, so, don't stress about it too much. Just jam your brush in there and mix those colors around, and no one's going to be any wiser. I had a really hard time keeping this model in focus and keeping my hands out of the way, so I do apologize, but you know what I'm doing. And that's it. Beautiful. Now there's one final touch. We're going to take some True Blood, and we're just going to smear it down that crack in the middle of his face. Just going to dab it around, dab it around, dab it around. Now, for an even smoother effect, a smoother transition, if you do this while his face is still wet, it's going to kind of wet blend itself, which also creates a really nice effect. if you followed along, it's going to look like this. And there we have it, Nightgaunt done. I told you, super simple model to paint, and that is kind of a trend for the bulk of Season 2. A lot of the models are pretty simple in their design and their color schemes, and you're going to be able to knock this box out super, super quick. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I genuinely appreciate every single one of you. Leave a like and a comment down below. It seriously helps the channel grow. And of course, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe already. If you haven't checked out my Patreon yet, there's a link down below. The main benefit of my Patreon, aside from getting on in the Discord and being able to talk shop with us, not only miniature painting, but also board games as well, primarily board games, is that if you are a member of my Patreon, you'll have access to every single video of my painting series already ready to go for you. The Patreon gets them first, so you don't have to wait week after week for the next episode. They're all available right up there. Other than that, I'm not going to ramble on any further. Thank you again so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video. Thank you, guys.